journeyers, welcome to another journey with my journals. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming on this journey. I really appreciate every single individual that have been journeying with me. Thank you, love you, appreciate you. When was my last video? Even though I've been doing some little snaps and all of that, but the last time you saw me, I was in braids. I was in extension braids. Now I am in my hair. I'm in my hair. I'm back to my own ear. Can I give you a little history with my ear? I'll try not to be long. I really want to share something from the word for today. I have been reading it and I saw something amazing and I want to share it with you. Also, November is finishing up. I have shared in previous videos, on the 23rd of November was makes 1 year since my daughter went to, I think, let's say this, she died and come back, and I'm saying that with confidence, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. I was there, and she died and God brought her back. Nobody can tell me differently. You had to be there to understand what I'm saying. So the 23rd of November makes it 1 year since all that incident happened. Also, oh yes, we were talking about my hair. I braided my hair before, and I think it was last year October. I don't remember if I braided my hair this year, but I think I braided my hair last year October. I think it was last year October. And when I took out the braids, I didn't comb it out. I didn't know it would be an issue, and I went and I washed my hair just like that. And when I was to comb out the hair, mighty God, the hair was in lumps. And I said, no, I have to cut off my hair. I have to go cut off my hair. And I'd given up. But my daughter helped me and she combed out my hair. I lost so much hair, and I said, okay, if I should braid my hair again, then I'll know what to do. Did braid my hair, oh my goodness, October. I braided my hair October because I remember it was Era's weekend, and I braided my hair, and that's the same hair. In that time period, I braided my hair, and honestly, it was not a planned thing. I wasn't even thinking about it, and took out the braids. And guys, because me said what happened the last time, I'm gonna learn from it. So when me take out the braids, I'm gonna comb out the hair one if I saw me have to do it. I did all that, and when I was combing out my hair, feeling not up when I wash it, you see, so I've lost so many hair. Right now my hair is so thin, it is not even funny. The thing is, oh my goodness, when I have to be laughing about it and telling my daughters, when people braid their hair grow, but when I braid my hair, I lose hair. Right now, the way the hair is so thin, thin and little bit, I feel like my road is so busy. It's almost 9:30 and my road is so busy. Remember, I live close to the roadside, so I do apologize for the noise in my background. Yeah, so I really feel like cutting it all off. I know people are going to say don't cut your hair and all of that, but it is so thin, and I feel like cutting it off so it can grow back, like cutting it really low. it's something that I'm really talking, I'm thinking, and strongly thinking that it's something that I'm going to do. You will see. You will see if I do it or not. All right, so let's get into the word. The topic is, can two people walk together without agreeing on the direction? That's a question for you. And not only spiritually, but even in your physical life. If you are somebody going somewhere, it's not a surprise or anything. They say, come on, aren't you going to ask them where you're going? Especially in this day and age, aren't you going to ask them where we're going and agree that, yeah, me follow you, I'm going somewhere? So the subtopic, so basically what we're doing is talking about relationships. It interests me, so I just want to share it. I am no relationship expert and I know how my relationship go, but I think this will encourage somebody. So you can even share it with somebody who, you know, big into relationship, having relationship issues. And it doesn't have to be like one of those intimate relationship. I think relationship covers, you know, siblings, friends, even your work environment and all that. So our scripture is Amos 3 verse 3, and that's where it says, can two people walk together without agreeing on the direction? It says, having the right relationship will help you to soar in life. They're like the wind beneath your wings, but the wrong relationship will drag you down. They're like a ball and chain around your feet. You don't know, so that dead thing. To know which relationships are good for you and which are not, here are 3 guidelines. 1, when a relationship is not working, acknowledge it. Sometimes you must cut your losses. The old saying goes, when you are in a hole, stop digging. Accept the fact that sometimes your efforts are not enough and that you can't help everyone. Releasing someone doesn't mean they will never get better. It just means that God's more qualified to help them than you are. 2, there is a difference between helping someone and carrying them. This is particularly so when you are dealing with a person who always turns to you for help and tries to make you feel guilty when you're not there for them. Don't try to be someone's God. Your constant help may actually be a hindrance. You have become a crutch and an enabler. Step back and let them learn to walk on their own. 3, don't allow your fear of criticism to restrain your common sense. Here is a fact of life that you must learn to live with. Not everyone will be pleased with you. The truth can hurt and often alternate, but it is still the truth. There are times when you must tell it like it is and accept the consequences and disappointments. The only way to avoid criticism is to always say what everyone desires to hear, which is equal to living a lie in a relationship. So guys, I hope that you listen to this. I hope it was clear. there is nothing to really add to it. It says, it is plain as day. So if you can apply anything, because sometimes, as I said, I'm no relationship expert. I have issues in relationships. Sometimes I feel like I am clingy to a person, like you feel disappointed when you are expecting this person to be into you and this person is not, which if you watch previous videos, I think one of them says that ignoring the red flags is disobeying God. Basically, kind of emphasize some stuff on the same trait, which is not planned. I actually read this, and it's actually a 3-part, so I'll try to share the rest as the days go by. So hopefully you can get something from this, some lesson, something that if you are like this in a relationship where you feel like you are carrying the person and it's not a togetherness, then hopefully you can get something from it. What if somebody feels this way about you? Will they tell you? You understand? Because it says that the only way to avoid criticism, because a lot of us, we do not like to be criticized, and you have constructive criticism. So a lot of us don't like to be told that, listen, you're not doing this and you're not doing that. And because we hate it, it's like we live a lie. We live a lie in the relationship. A lot of time people said, yeah man, me honest and me real. But mighty God, what they call honest and real, no, like seriously. And then you have some people that cannot deal with you being honest and you being real. It's like, okay, this person is too good, or this person is, you understand? So honestly, I will not elaborate too much on relationships, because who is me for the talk about relationships? I just saw this in my word for today. I read this book like every day, and I just felt like I need to share it. Maybe somebody out there needs to hear it. Listen to it. If you know somebody who is going through stuff, in their relationships and all that, just you can share this video with them. All right. So I'm taking note for myself. So this is what should I say, like a learning ground. I don't want to say training ground, but learning. This atmosphere, this platform, we're all learning from it. And as the name Journey with My Journals, it's the experience that I have as I journey. I try to share it with you. So if you have a comment, if you have a question, you can just drop it, and let's see what happened. I just want to thank you for coming on this journey with me. We give thanks, be grateful for the goodness of God. I have so much to give thanks for. Honestly, I have so much to give God thanks for, and just want to, be grateful, to have a grateful heart, to actually let gratefulness be a part of, say, my character, a part of me. It's like my life to be grateful, no matter how small the blessing is. I want to see the goodness of God in the smallest thing and be grateful about it. So I just want to encourage somebody, as we're talking on relationships, we're talking about the goodness of God. We just want to appreciate the place that you are right now, because see, it's like the year almost finished, and I know that where you are today, it is because of the goodness of God. Things may not be how you hope it would be. You probably had a better life going for you in 2019, but things change between 2020 to 2021. But just stop a minute. Do this. You have a breath. You have a breath. You are breathing. You probably watching this video, or maybe you are visually impaired. You're listening. Maybe you are probably have a hearing impaired, so you're not able to hear it. But is your eye and your ear gone? And what if maybe you're not able to hear or anything? But we still have to be grateful no matter what the situation. No, honestly guys, if you really just look on your life. Just look on your life from last year to this year. Just look at it. Just reflect. Take today or for the next couple of days, because November have like a couple more days for it. Reflect on the goodness of God. Whatever your belief is, just acknowledge, reflect on even last year to this year. Just reflect on it, and within yourself, your consciousness, your conscience, do you have anything to give thanks for? So I leave you with that question. If you look back on your life today, between last year, it's 2 years since COVID and since our world seemed to turn upside down. Do you have anything to give thanks for? I want to leave you with that. Thank you for coming on the journey with me. I appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe. We will continue this journey no matter what. I am still here, and I pray that you are still there. Alright, so thank you. Love you guys. Appreciate you.